accomplice never made it to trial. Nicky Castle committed suicide in jail the day after his arrest. Despite numerous times that Castle received Satanism and rock music associated with devil worship, police steadfastly refused to enter the case of harm. The official explanation, a drug-related crime.
What's up, people? Brother Brian coming at you tonight from the studio. It's crazy shit going on, man. I'm just telling you. Anyway, man, I'm just fucking around, fucking up the motherfucking algorithm. Because that's what we do. Played around, man. I've bought all new stuff, man. I got all new equipment, microphones. I got a digital mixer. Got it all, man. And, you know, I kind of want to talk about a little bit of that tonight. If this is even working, I don't even know if this is working. The lighting, look at the lighting is so much better, man. We got better lighting. It's not drifting. I got a new cell phone. Samsung Galaxy, man. You know what I'm saying? We got the Samsung Galaxy. So today, Brother Brian was spinning some Metallica. Wasn't really spinning it. I was listening to it at work on my earbuds. One of my favorite albums of all time. Justice for All by Metallica. I love that album, man. I used to have there's a picture disc. Nice picture disc. I've got this. I think this is kind of cool. Look at that. Ooh. Now, I don't play the picture disc. I don't play it. Oh, look at the back. Oh, yeah. Ooh, black end. But anyway, yeah, I like Metallica. I've got a picture disc. One of my favorite. I love all of Metallica stuff pretty much. You know, like I said, here's what. This is a reissue from 2014. Justice for All. And I had an original. I had an original copy. A friend gave it to me. Now check this fucking bullshit out. Okay, he gave me a copy. And then he asked for me to give it back. And I was like, I had not even opened it. It was still sealed in a first copy. Still sealed. He wanted it back, so I just gave it back to him. And I'm like, that's some fucking bullshit, man. I don't have a whole lot of Metallica, man. Here's Kill 'Em All, or Master of Puppets. And I've got, what else we got here? The Black Album. I really enjoyed the Black Album. This is a little bit newer. You know, a lot of people, they don't like Metallica. I like Metallica. I like music, you know what I'm saying? I like music. You know, it's like, so when people say I don't like something. To me, it kind of goes against everything that you are. Saying I don't like music. I like, you know, say I like music, I enjoy music, and then the next breath you say, well, I don't like music. To me, that's kind of like contradicting. It's whatever, you know. But I was listening to Metallica today. I like Guns N' Roses. I like Cinderella. I like Skid Row, Whitesnake. Man, I'm a child of the 80s. Of course I like these things, man. Metallica, when they came onto the scene, man, they changed everything. Everything changed when Metallica shows up. Now, my boy Fred Dobbs, I was talking to him today, and for whatever reason, he's talking about how Megadeth is so much better than Metallica. You know, that Metallica's first albums with Dave Mustaine were so much better. And honestly, I've never really been a Megadeth fan. Not saying that they're not any good. You know, let me know in the comments. Do you like Metallica or do you like Megadeth? You know, me and Fred would be interested if you watch this video in your perspective on the subject. Now, I had a friend, my friend Doug, he's passed away. He had a heart attack and died. It's very tragic. And he loved Megadeth, man. He loved Dave Mustaine, man. Anytime you'd get in his car, I worked with him. And anytime I got into his car and we were going somewhere, that fucking Megadeth, man, it was fucking jamming. I mean, loud, banging and booming, going down the road. I mean, there was no other music other than fucking Megadeth played in that fucking ride, man. He loved fucking Megadeth. So, I mean, to each his own. You know, I'm not saying that Megadeth sucks. I'm just saying I've never really been into them personally. Honestly, I might have one Megadeth album around here somewhere, or I may not. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It may be here somewhere. I might have a CD or something. I might have some Megadeth something around here somewhere, but I really couldn't tell you where. I've never really been into them. So that's that, you know. I mean, now, granted, even though that Megadeth may not be my cup of tea, he's very talented. Dave is very talented individual. You know, he does great things, man. You know, he's made some great albums. He's got rich. You know, he was rich. Doing what he loved to do. So, Daisy's running up and down the hallway. I bought Daisy a new toy today. And she wants me to play with her and her new toy. She's like a little child, you know. So she's definitely going to get some toy playing time tonight, man. Now, what else was I going to talk about? Oh, let's talk about, if you guys got, it's only 7 minutes in. I'm going to talk about this new equipment that I'm trying to figure this stuff out. Okay, I'm trying to get this new fucking shit working, man. I've been testing it and playing around with it for hours on end, man. Honest to God, I've been doing this shit for hours and hours and hours, trying to get it right. But, you know, I was sitting there thinking, and I've been, you know, I was just thinking, it's like I've been on YouTube for a long time. You guys have been on YouTube for a long time, right? And let's just be honest, okay? Let's be honest. Okay? Let's be honest. The music on YouTube, the music over the internet, you know, when you listen to it on your phone or your computer or whatever it may be, it does not sound like your stereo. Let's just be honest. You know, people will just say, oh man, that sounds great. But in actuality, it doesn't sound great, man. It doesn't fucking sound great. None of it does, man. You know, I was sitting there watching, you know, Pat, the vinyl archivist, the other day. He had an auction, and he was doing needle drops on these fucking records. And a lot of people, they would say, man, that sounds great, man. That record sounds great. But I was sitting there listening to it. I'm thinking, man, Pat's like a computer guy. You know, he's got this fucking shit all dialed in, and it still sounds like fucking shit. It sounded like a fucking mid-range and a fucking tweeter. No fucking bass, no fucking soul. It just sounded like shit. It sounded nothing like a fucking My stereo, okay, sounded nothing like my home stereo. Okay, let's just, like I said, let's just be fucking honest here. This stuff that we have today, this technology that we have today, okay, it's all wireless, right? There's no fucking wires, man. It's like my phone, think about this, okay? My phone, okay, it pulls fucking music out of the fucking air. There's no fucking, I'm streaming from Spotify, and that music's coming in, and then it's going into my fucking stereo, man. It's coming out of the fucking air. Out of the fucking air. There's no fucking soul. There's no fucking soul to it. It's coming out of the air. It's being fucking digitalized. It's being compressed. It's being decompressed, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And then it's being transposed through your fucking stereo. And then whatever, man, whether you're streaming it or whatever the fuck you're trying to do, or vice versa. You take the record and you shoot it into the air, man. No wires. It's going into the internet. And then people are picking it up, and then it's being, coming back down. I mean, it's just not the same. Cables matter, man. Cables and fucking analog matters. You put a record on my fucking turntable in the living room, and I don't give a fuck what kind of fucking computer degree you have. My fucking stereo in the living room, when you're sitting in front of it with those fucking stereo speakers pointing out, playing that fucking analog radio through those fucking cables, will blow away any fucking thing. And you can't capture it. You cannot fucking capture that sound. I don't give a fuck who you think you are. You can't fucking capture that. I've listened to all kinds of people that have done, they've downloaded and they've done this shit. And it never fucking sounds good. Never fucking sounds good. Now, some of it sounds better. Sounds fucking better than others. But it doesn't sound like your fucking stereo. I don't care. It's fucking digitalized. It's compressed. It's been bent over and fucked up the ass 28 fucking million times going through the fucking atmosphere, man. There's nothing like putting the fucking needle down, man. There's nothing like putting the fucking needle down on the wax, man, in your house. Especially if you've got a nice fucking setup. Some JBLs, maybe a nice cartridge, a good preamp or stereo, some tubes, whatever the fuck it is. Nothing, man, nothing. See, all these, a lot of these people out there, they're fucking salesmen. They're trying to tell you that something sounds fucking good. But really, man, I'm telling you, my fucking turntable fucking blow away just about anything. CD player, streaming device, a fucking DAC. I don't care. Bring your fucking DAC over. Because here's the thing about the DAC. Okay, let's get to the other end of the spectrum. You get these fucking DACs, right? And here's what happens with the DAC. Digital to analog converter. That's what DAC stands for. Where they're trying to, what they're doing is they're fucking the music all over again. Okay? Now, if you was in the studio, listening to the Beatles play music on their instruments, okay, and then it's been copied onto a master tape, and then it goes to a record. Now, what these guys have been doing, these engineers, right? These engineers, what they do is they do make them sound better. It's like some of these engineers are good. But some of them, they're not good because they EQ'd it up too much. They make it sound too good. Do you really think that some of this fucking music really sounded that fucking good? You know what I'm saying? It didn't sound that fucking good when they did it. There's a place in the middle, man, where there's a soul. And then what they do is these engineers, they get this fucking shit and they just fuck it, man. It goes worse, or they make it way too fucking better. It's like, this ain't even real, man. They didn't do this back then. They didn't make this fucking sound back then. This has been altered. This has been EQ'd. They've boosted this shit to death. So that's the problem with the DAC. You know, that's the thing, man. If you've got some original albums from back in the 60s and 70s that were mastered from the analog tapes by a good engineer that didn't fuck the shit out of it, and then you can actually experience what it was like in the studio. You know what I mean? There was background noise. There was hiss. There was imperfections happening in that studio. I promise you, for whatever it may be, there are imperfections in this shit, you know, and that's where they lose me a lot of times, is they're trying to perfect this stuff, man. And they lose me, you know, which is fine. I mean, but a good engineer, he'll make a record quiet and he'll make it sound right. You know what I mean? He'll make it sound correct. You know, it's not going to be too much. It'll be right. A good engineer understands this stuff. So, anyway, I wanted to get on here and talk about Metallica. Ooh. Master of Puppets, baby. What is this? What year is this? This looks like this is an actual original 1986 copy. I remember when my buddy introduced me to Metallica back in the 80s, man. It was crazy. He had, when Metallica came out, okay, understand this. When Metallica came out, it was cassette tapes. Now, granted, they had records, but it was cassette tapes, man. That was the thing, man. The people wanted was the tapes, cassette tapes. Remember, they were gonna take over for the records. Let's see what this sounds like. Sounds beautiful, man. Y'all be good.